Hi everyone, I'm Lauren and welcome back to my channel. This is Lighting Lavender, where we talk about all things books on my writing journey, and today I've got my December Fairyloot box. So I have got December's Fairyloot box, I've got my spoiler card, and the theme this month was Dance with Death. I had some people ask me what book I thought would be in this box, and from looking it up and trying to find, I had a couple of ideas, but I'm not entirely sure if I was right. I'm pretty much 100% sure I was wrong in those assumptions, but I am excited to see what it is. I'm trying not to read the spoiler card because I don't really know what's in this box, but I'm excited to find out. So the first thing that I can see in the box is actually the second book for this month, so I'm just gonna take that out and show that first. So the first thing that I saw in the box was actually the second book that we've got this month, so that is The Coldest Touch by Isabel Sterling, and this is about a girl who, when she touches someone, she understands how they're gonna die, but she can't change their fate, and then she meets a vampire who can help her. But I've heard a little bit about this book. I can't remember if I saw it whilst I was looking up what the second book might be in this box, but I am intrigued. And the end of this says, from the author of These Witches Don't Burn comes a paranormal romance for fans of Rochelle Mead and Stephanie Meyer. So I'm intrigued as to how this is going to go down. So I get the feeling that it's going to be quite early 2010s, late noughties type of writing and book. I hope that it's less problematic than Twilight, but I'm excited. I do love a good vampire story, so I will be looking forward to getting this read. I might try and read it before the end of this month, but I've already got countless books on my TBR for December already, so maybe I shouldn't add an extra one. So the second thing that I can see in the box is in this envelope. It says Nazri's Tattoo, and it says Iron on Patch, and it was designed by Hafsa Faisal. I don't know if that's just two names or not. Almost tripped on the floor. I'm not sure who Nazir is, but this is the patch that is in the box. So it's just one of those iron-on patches that you can put onto a bag. I do like these, but I also I don't really use rucksacks anymore. I am 30 years old and I don't really have much use for them, so it's always kind of like, I enjoy the design, but it's not beneficial for me to have. The next thing in the box is the Lore keychain, which was from, I think it was October's box, and it was missing for at least the UK people's. So let's see what this is. So I know Lore is based on Greek mythology. It was a book that we got in the January box, which I still haven't read, which is obviously not a surprise. But this is the keychain. It looks like, oh, it might be better. Yeah, I think it's just like a feather pendant. Oh, and it's got Bind Your Fate to Mine written on the feather. I mean, it is cute, and I do enjoy keychains, so I will probably add it to my keys, but otherwise it's just a keychain, isn't it? The fourth thing in the box is inside this little bag. The tag on it says Jack's Dagger Letter Opener, so I'm guessing it's similar to the one we received last year. Oh, that's cute. I'm not sure who Jack is, but that is the letter opener. It's the same on both sides, but that is quite a cute little thing. I have tried to use the other one. I can't remember where it's from. It doesn't seem to open letters. I feel like these are more decorative than useful, which is a bit of a shame because I would enjoy having a proper letter opener because I am that sort of person. So the next thing in the box is this book sleeve. I have to say that I am enjoying the way the book sleeves are made. They seem quite waterproof, and also there's quite a big space in them, so I feel like you can get a lot in here. The tag says TVD book sleeves, so I'm guessing this is these Violet Lights, because that kind of looks like Juliet, and obviously the red and white. Although maybe that's just because of my idea of the War of the Roses. Who knows? Who knows about that? It might not be these Violet Delights, but that's what I'm guessing with the sort of style and the dagger, and also with TBD. In the bottom of the box are these two bookmarks. I'm not sure who they are, but it says collectible number 1 and collectible number 2. I feel like it might be Hades and Persephone, because that in this hand looks like a pomegranate, but I'm not entirely sure. That is literally just guessing based on trying to figure out what's in people's hands. We've also got this month's tarot cards. So we've got the 9 and 10 of Pentacles. Again, I have no idea who these are. I'm really bad at this. And finally, we have the book for this month inside here. It seems quite small in size and also in width, so I have no idea what this is. Ooh, it's got nice edges. It's got nice black sprayed edges. So we'll take out the usual paraphernalia that it comes with. Oh, I forgot to show the character. Oh, I'm trying not to read the card, but this is the character art that we've got this month. I do enjoy having the character art there. Okay, so it looks like it's upside down, and this is the book. Oh, so it was Year of the Reaper. So I did try and look it up, and I did ask, a couple of people asked me in my last video, and I did say I think it might be this one. I can't really remember what this is about. I can't remember if there's vampires in this. Can't really remember fully. Inside we've got the assigned book plate to stick into the book. I'm guessing that's because they weren't able to get this off to the author. Now where do I stick it? So I've stuck it in my signature for the book, because if I don't do it now I'll completely forget about it. So this is by MacLeod. I know it's got some sort of like death war thing on it. Look at this. Oh, so that's the same image as on the author letter, and the edging there is absolutely beautiful, just the way that they've done that. Oh, I do love that. That's, the vines is really beautiful. Oh, we've just got black sprayed edges all the way around on this one. And then the inside cover is as so. Never know where to put this. The blurb for this book is: 3 years ago, Lord Cassier disappeared in the midst of war, on a mission entrusted to him by the king. Since then, a devastating plague has swept the land, leaving countless dead and the kingdom forever altered. Having survived a rotting prison cell and a merciless illness, Cass, now 18, wants only to return to his home in the mountains and forget past horrors. But home is not what he remembers. His castle has become a refuge for the royal court, and they have brought their enemies with them. When an assassin targets those closest to the queen, Cass is drawn into a search for a killer, one that leads him to form an unexpected bond with a brilliant young historian named Lena. Cass and Lena soon realise that who is behind the attacks is far less important than why. They must look to the past, following the trail of a terrible secret, one that could threaten the kingdom's newfound peace and plunge it back into war. Yeah, so this is quite a short book. It looks like a sort of fantasy-esque. It reminds me, the sort of setting and the blurb of that reminds me kind of like epic fantasy, that kind of thing. I don't really know much about the overall story for this or for the overall. Yeah, I don't really know much about this. It's not one that I've heard of before or really spent much time thinking over. I think there's quite a lot of books that come out. First impressions are that I really love the cover, and I really love the inside dust jacket and the actual naked book. I'm not really sure on the book itself. Maybe just because I'm not really sure what category it falls into, so I'm not really sure what sort of expectations to have going into it. I think it's definitely going to be more sort of like fantasy, historical fiction sort of thing, or a standard sort of YA fantasy. I'm not really sure. I feel like it's a very strange sort of blurb to it, but I am excited to try and get around to it at some point and see if I enjoy it or not. I'm not sure if I will. I guess this is the problem sometimes with these book boxes, because I don't really keep up to news with like latest releases and stuff, and I get it because I enjoy just like having the books and things like that. I just yeah, I'm not sure about this one. I think because I can't place it into a genre, I'm just kind of not really interested in it. Maybe if I knew what actual genre this was supposed to be. I'm guessing it's meant to be a YA fantasy, or at least just fantasy in general, but who knows with these things. So I'll go through the spoiler card and just run through everything. So the lore keychain was from October's box. It won't appear on this card, and I can't remember where I put October's spoiler card. Okay, so the letter opener is a replica inspired by the Prince of Hearts from Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber, which will explain why I have no idea what it is because I have still not read that book. The iron-on patch is Nazir's tattoo from We Hunt the Flame by Hafsa Faisal. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Oh, but she designed it herself, that's why that was the tag on there. Oh yeah, so the bookmarks are a new collectible series, and it is Hades and Persephone, and it's designed by Grace Z. Hewitt or Grace Hewitt. The book sleeve is designed by Celestial Fang, and it's These Violent Lights by Chloe Gong, which I thought it was because it's got that sort of like Flapper era-esque vibe to it. The 9 and 10 of Pentacles are illustrated by Lizard_Zardanix, and they feature O and Victra from the Red Rising series. Oh yeah, so our featured book of the month is Year of the Reaper by MacLeod. It's a brilliant and unforgettable mystery fantasy with ghosts, romance, and so many fantastic characters to root for. So I think that's why I couldn't quite place where the genre was, and I didn't know how to be excited for it, because some genres I'm not a fan of. Mystery fantasy sounds slightly more intriguing though, and slightly more up my street. So maybe I will enjoy it and get around to it at some point soon. Let me know if you got this month's Fairyloot box and what you thought to it. I don't know, I think overall it's an okay box. The things that we've got, if I just scoot over a little bit, you can see them all more. But to say this costs £30, there's not really a lot here. I mean, the book's meant to be like 14, that's £10. So I suppose that's like 25 on its own, and then like the other bits and bobs. But yeah, I'm not really sure how I'm feeling about the subscription boxes in general, and Fairyloot is meant to be moving to an adult book subscription only next year, and I think maybe if I can get onto that list, I might just swap to being a book only subscription model rather than getting all the bits and bobs of it, because as much as I like it and I enjoyed having like the cutlery set and the straws and the cups, I don't like, some ones are not as good as others. I feel like it's a real hit and miss sort of subscription box. Like some things you get are amazing, and then others are just like, great, I've got more bookmarks. I mean, we get a bookmark every month that matches with the spoiler card and other bits and things like that. So yeah, I would have thought, like, they said they were introducing a new collectible item and that's turned out to be extra bookmarks, and I'm not really sure how I feel about that. And I get that bookmarks are great, and obviously as readers we need bookmarks to mark our places and things, but I don't know, I feel like sometimes it's really hit and miss. But I feel like that with all of the subscription boxes, from what I've seen with people doing unboxings on their channel for all the different companies that are out there. So I feel like some months are just good and some months aren't, and I feel like some months are good value for money and others aren't. I feel like this is a good value in a sense because we've got 2 books, but at the same time it's just like an iron-on patch. I'm not gonna really use that, and yeah, I think sometimes it can just be a little bit disappointing. But like I said, I get loads of use out of my cup with the straw, I get loads of use out of the tote bags that we've received. I don't really use the book sleeves so much, but that's because if I'm traveling I use my Kindle rather than taking physical books out with me, because depending on where I'm going, I might need more than one book to read. So I think I'm back in that stage where I'm not sure if I will continue this subscription or not. I know that Fairyloot is potentially moving to a book only for the YA as well, and you can do the book only for YA and adult, and I feel like that might be more tempting rather than filling my house with accoutrements. But I think I need to sit and decide, because I do enjoy getting the full boxes and seeing what's in them, but also at the same time I feel like it can be a little bit of a waste. But yeah, if you got this box, let me know what you thought to it down below. I feel like because it's 2 books, it is value for money this month, but if the other book hadn't have been in there and it was exchanged for something, I probably would not have been that happy with this box, to be honest. But yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a like, and if you want to see more of my videos, don't forget to hit subscribe. There's a new one out every single week. I hope you're all well and you're all staying safe, and until next time, bye!